Hello, I'm so glad you were able to make it today. I'm going to show you my art journal about moons and autumn and all kinds of interesting things. So stay tuned and enjoy as I take you page by page. And this is part one. There will be a part two later on. So enjoy and stay tuned. Hit the like button. Let's go. When I first got this book, this is what I did for the beginning, the first page of the book, and somehow it just didn't speak to me and I didn't like the way it looked. So hence I have changed a lot of things since then. This is the sketch that I did. It was probably inspired by like a tattoo or something in a magazine. I'm not sure which now, because it's been at least a year since I even looked at this. Now, what I added new was these leaves and this and the coloring in it. That's what I added new since I started working on it. And I decided to just leave it as is after adding these leaves. So there you have it. There's that. The first two pages that I did anything with, and then it sat for a whole year and I didn't work on it. Here is the page that I decided to glue on top of this. I created it. I drew a little fox. I wrote all the words. I cut out the papers, did a little collage, and kind of revamped what my first page is going to look like. And I will be adhering this to, it's not glued down yet, but I will be attaching that to the front page, and that will be pretty much what it's going to look like. And I redid the title to say Autumn Moons, Winter Season, and Renewal. And you can see the elements of each individual thing. I have my moons, I have my autumn, and I have my mountains, my trees, and my wild. And then I sketched a fox. And if you can tell, the fox is winking. Isn't that cute? So, and I got that idea off of a tattoo idea. So this is actually quite a fun piece. And I hope you enjoy this because you're about to see some more. Here is the very front piece that will be adhered to this piece right here. And it will go on like about so. And I've added elements, some elements from this page, as you can see, and I'll draw it closer. The moon and the little bit of glitter, and wild is as in a wolf. I even added a feather for a different set of texture, and my leaves. So here is the card that slides into this envelope, and it'll be sliding into here, and that's what it looks like. And here's the card that slides into there. Now here is the other page that I did. I made a pocket with this tag in it, and I actually wrote something on there. You see, that's what it looks like. Now, this is what I wrote. If I can get my camera to focus. Autumn paints a rustic palette of jeweled tones that dazzle with their beauty in outstretched arms. Fresh new looks dawn in colors vibrant, one with earth and soul. So there you have that page. And this page, let's see if I can get it to focus. Autumn killed the summer with the softest kiss. And here you go, the next two pages. Now here on this element, it was a square, actually one of those quilting squares. And I put this down, and I put some leaves here with a little bow tie. And then I put some quotes that I like and drew some. Here's my little sketches. We all have gifts that are uniquely ours. Claim your magic, embrace your wild. And then there I drew a mushroom. Since you cannot tame the minds of others until you have tamed your own, begin there. And then here, oh, I did like a little fern. It says, she was born to be different, to be wild and rebel. She was born to create magic, to remove the effing veil. Thug Unicorn, Britannia Marshall. Alrighty. And so here is the next page. I drew the ferns and the little log. I may have to redo this one because I kind of made a boo-boo on that word right there, so I may have to redo this. But this is that poem, Embrace the Wild. Embrace the wild. Embrace the wild in your soul. Breathe the wind that flows through boughs of forested hills. Seek what lies grounded in the earth, like roots that feed lofty branches. Curl neatly in the crevice of a log, among dry leaves to rest. Untamed series by Rhonda Grace. Now here is a poem I did quite some time ago called African Autumn. And you see this blank page? I'm going to draw a little scene from Africa where this was written from. I challenged myself to write a poem about some place or a topic that I had personally never been to. And so I had to go find a book that told me about it. And as you can see, talks about the Serengeti and the wild savanna and the wildebeests and the Masai Mara and all of these terms and places that I have no idea what they look like except for pictures in a book. And so I challenged myself to write a poem about some place I had never been before, which was an interesting challenge to do. So I crafted this poem called African Autumn. I feel the beat in my soul, the rhythm of life vibrates within me. Out on the Serengeti, she speaks her own music. I am here in this sacred place, standing with my face toward the sun. Feel the heat rising from the earthen plains, the breeze on my cheek. I feel the magic of this wild savanna. Eyes see shades of brown, orange, ambers, and colors of earthen vitality. Waxes as a splash of multi-reds of death. Death feeds life, and lion's full belly tell a story of successful hunt. Wildebeest swarm across the hills of the Masai Mara, their annual migration in search of new pastures. Predators in hot pursuit seek the weary. Flamingos feeding beside erupting geysers at Lake oh my goodness, I can't talk. Bulgaria, and are a beautiful sight. Hippo pools in the Mara River, where pods laze around in the muddy water. The Masai Mara offers its rich diversity of landscapes and wildlife. Imposing, jagged peaks of Mount Kenya tower above hikers on the Sermon route. A beautiful gradual ascent makes for a splendid 5-day hike to the peaks. Feel the adventure in your bones, breathe deeply, and survey this sacred beauty. This land was given to us as a gift, to care for and cultivate, keep healthy for our children and generations beyond. There you have it, and I think I will end there for part 1, and I'll have a part 2 up. But this, I hope you enjoyed the first part.